Do you hate the grind of leveling? Do you feel like others are so much faster than you while you're stuck in the slow lane? Do you not even know where to go? Well, don't worry, Antizark Gaming's back, and we're here to tell you everything you need to know about leveling fast. Welcome back, everyone, and we're going to show you how to get characters like these leveled fast. First thing you want to do is choose a proper starting area. Two of the best are New Hallis for good characters and Neariak for evil. And don't forget to come join me and my friends on Skyfire. There are a few things you want to do when you first log in. If this is your first character, go ahead and open up all the hotbars you can. You will eventually need all of the slots in them. I like to set up mine with 4 horizontal bars and set the rest of them in a 3 long by 4 high pattern. Also, if you're new, check out the beginner's guide linked above. If this is your alt, the game will ask you if you want to load a UI setup from an alt. You can change this at any time with /load_UI settings. There's a few settings that you need to change right off the bat. Set up some quick buttons. Add Q, E, R, F, and V along with mouse button 5, and then add Control and Alt and Shift variants. Then add Control, mouse button 5. This will give you a ton of quick buttons and even more variants for your skills to make you super fast at casting skills. Next, we need to do a few setting changes. Generally, you want to play in borderless window mode. To get this to change, uncheck full screen mode and then check borderless windowed mode. This will allow you to alt tab to another window without having the game minimized. Also, you want to set your video settings to balance. The game has a crashing problem with newer PCs, so balance is a safe medium where the game usually won't crash. The next thing you want to do is remap tab to target nearest enemy. This will make it so that you don't target random enemies off in the distance. Next, get joined to your guild or check the guild tab in EQ2 window for a larger guild if you don't have one. And don't forget to grab the guild buff while you're there. You will need a full set of level 96 gear later on, so ask a guildie to make you some handcrafted tranquil gear, which is very cheap, or buy it off the broker, or make it on a crafter alt. Finally, check your /claim window. The items we're looking for are the Orb of Concentrated Memories, Potions of Vitality, Ring of Swift Travel, and any mount you have. Also, get a Prestige House. You can also get the Call of the Veteran, buy some Totems of Escape from the broker, and any health or power potions you have, topped off by the standard 100% XP potions. If you don't have an Orb of Concentrated Memories, you can get it from the loyalty merchant in either East Freeport or near the docks in the Providence district in Kinos. There are some faster ways to level 100, but to be honest, they're just exploits, so we won't be covering them here. Once you have your character geared up with all the free stuff you can find, start killing and questing your way to 10. Once you have access to your AA abilities, stop to make a spec. The basic ones are terrible, and stop after a certain number of points, so just go ahead and take a stab at making your own. Just go for any ability that give you attack skills. You're going to need all the attack abilities you can get early on, as you don't have a lot of skills available yet. Also, options that give effectiveness or extra abilities, or add-ons to abilities that you have are good options. Skills such as adding 1 point in the dragon tree to give damage to tank taunts is a good example of this. Also, don't worry about messing up your AA tree early on. You're going to be remaking your AA tree often. Continue leveling to level 15. Once you get to level 15, go ahead and get a merc. If you can get a high level one via a coin and a guild banner, go ahead and unlock that one. If not, Nevis or Stamper will do just fine. After this, head either to East Freeport or South Kinos to get the Familiar's Wild Quest. You can delete this one over and over to get the one that you want. This will get you a more current familiar. Also, go to either North Kinos or West Freeport to talk to the crafting trainer to get to level 2 crafting. You're going to need this later. Then head to the arenas in either West Freeport or Kinos Providence district. You can enter in this giant flaming brazier in either spot. Choose the District of Ash. You will need to have at least the Maldura expansion to get into this zone, so this isn't an option for free players if you have not bought the most recent expansion. In the next section, we'll talk about how to quickly get levels and gear, but remember, in the beginning, you're going to be going slow at this as you don't have the gears, levels, or abilities to really fly through this zone, so take it slow and speed up as you go. You will want to run the following route. Kill the 4 skeletons in the front, grab all the enemies on the floor in front of you. Once you kill the skeletons with the mining rock, the rock monster will appear. It doesn't do much damage, but it takes 100 hits to break through its invincibility. It can be dispelled if you have that skill available. Then make your way down to the lower section, revealing and attacking the gears as you make your way down. Run around the room, grabbing the enemies that are fighting the guards, and also the hidden gears. Once you have all these enemies together, center in the room, kill them one by one with your merc. Depending on when you finish off the last of the mining skeletons, the boss will spawn one and then attack you. If you do this at the bottom, then you can get some hits in via AoE to count towards that 100 hit limit before you can do damage. That way he'll be killed faster in the grand scheme of things. Next, make your way back up the stairs, grabbing the solo gear in the corner near the cask. Then the 2 gears just up the stairs. Aggro all the enemies up to the boss. There are 3 skeletons standing on top of the steam gear to your left. Make sure to grab those as you're going up, killing the 3 armor smiths. Don't worry about the weaponsmiths. Then make your way back out down the stairs and take a right. Grab the enemies that are on the top of the landing, then grab the hidden gear that's on top of the wall at the side. Keep making your way up the stairs, grabbing all the enemies that are up there and fighting the guards. Then gather everybody in the center and fight them off one by one. This will finish the entire rotation, so make sure you grabbed all the gear from the bosses and make your way down the stairs and out of the dungeon. Then come back in and rinse and repeat. Keep doing this till you're level 96. Around level 90, experience will get significantly slower. This is a good time to use your orb of concentrated memories. If you don't have the 2 extra vitality potions, save the orb for the next section. If you haven't done it already, go ahead and get your Tranquil gear. It will double the stats that you've gotten from this dungeon and put you in a good position to run the next storyline. 96 to 100 really has one option. You have to run the Altar of Malice storyline. As this is the slowest leveling experience in the entire game, go ahead and use your Orb of Concentrated Memories, or if you used it earlier, use one of your Vitality Potions to speed this up. If there is any live event that grants more experience than this, go ahead and do that. After level 100, you will want to make your way to the Plane of Magic and get gear from the chest near the quest giver. After this, you will want to run the Kali Urzu timeline. The next thing you're going to want to do is unlock all of the ruins so you can see the rare materials. Follow this path to find all of the ruins in the most efficient way possible. This will make it so you don't have to look for these materials when you're ready to use them. The 3 materials you're looking for are Luminous Sapphire, Secrusian Salt, and an Igneous Monoflare. These are dropped by Igneous Dancers up near the front. Once you finish the faction grind, go to the crafting area shown here. Then you can craft the Esoterum Reading Stone. Grab the Esoterum Reading Stone scroll, scribe it, and use the materials you grabbed earlier to craft the item. Once you have it, go look at each of the ruins. Once you get to the last one, you'll be teleported to Giselle Row. She will then finish the quest and give you a new one. Make sure you get the quest before leaving. You can then take the teleporter to Valor's Roost, continue through the quest lines, and do the Plane of Innovation dungeons. You can mess up on the first dungeon. Make sure after you kill the first boss, by going to the right, that you grab the arm out of his loot box. You can take this, and finally when you get to the 3rd boss, it will empower it into a weapon, and then go to the door with the arm on it, and it will let you through. Once you're done here, you can head out and go to the next dungeon. Finish the next dungeon, doing all of the quest requirements, and head on out. Before you finish the next part of the quest, make sure you use a Potion of Vitality, as this will be a lot of experience. After you're done with this, if you can, head to the Blinding and get the gear out of the chest. If you can't get there yet, go ahead and head to Jarsath Waste and check your mail. You should have a key. Use this key to go see the Duality in his sanctum. Once you have the quest from him, exit the dungeon and it will take you back to where you last used the key. If you weren't in the Jarsath Waste, just fast travel there. You will need to head to this dungeon and complete the solo version. If you do not have the armor from the Blinding, it's going to be rather difficult, but you will get upgrades along the way. As you're going through, make sure you free the trapped people as you're fighting the bosses. Once you get to the final boss and you've freed all 6 of the trapped people, then go click this rock in the side of the room and you will see a bright white flash. Use your key again to head back to the Duality Sanctum. Talk to the Duality to continue the quest, and then head to the Kailong Plains near the Wizard Spires. Once you talk to the people there and the Duality again, use your last Potion of Vitality here. Once you click on the portal and go to the Blinding, it will update the quest and give you another massive amount of experience. After you get to the Blinding, if you haven't already, check the chest for any upgrades. Then grab the 2 quests and continue along with the storyline. Usually you'll be 120 on or before the time you hit the Aurelian Coast. After you hit 120, make your way to the Savarni Expanse. Then you can get the gear out of the box and continue along with the storyline. This will get you to 125 very quickly. And congratulations, you're 125. So either continue along in this expansion or go to the next one.